Hi, everyone. Welcome to the week. This week we are going to do a multiple regression. You've likely done this before if you've taken the Stat 280 class. We are going to look at our heating costs and see if they are influenced by temperature, insulation, or the age of the furnace. If you have not yet loaded the data analysis add-in, you can do so now. Depends on your Excel, how long you've been using it, that sort of thing. So if you do not have data analysis, it'll appear up here, right-hand corner. You should add that in. So you would go to File and then Add-ins. It should be able for you to click it then, and then you can select data analysis. So you're going to need that in order to run the regression. So we're going to start running the regression. We're going to assume you have that already. But we are on the data screen. That's where data analysis is going to show up. So if you are over here in formulas, you will not see data analysis. So make sure you click to data, click data analysis, then select regression and select OK. You're going to first do your Y input range, which is going to be right here. This is your dependent variable. I'm going to select it for you so you see what I did. I did not select the title, just the data. And then I'm going to do the same in our X. Our X is going to be all three of these variables because there are independent variables. So we're going to see if one of those three changes makes our heating costs go up or down. And then we're going to put it into a new worksheet and then select OK. Once we finish that, we will get this as our answer. Apologize here. We will get this as our output. So you should have output that looks like this. We're going to have a multiple R of 0.89, which shows that the model itself is statistically significant. And then down here, we can see our three variables to see how they influenced our heating costs. So if you forget what X1, X2, and X3 are, our first one is temperature. Second one is insulation. And then age of furnace is 3. So I would change those out when you have your output. And then you're going to have your p-values. So what you're going to notice, this has an E. An E to the -7 means that is a very small number. That means we're going to move our decimal place over 7 spots to the left from where it is now. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight this one, and I'm going to highlight this one, because what we're going to notice is both of these are going to be less than 0.5. What we're going to notice is age of furnace is above 0.5. That is our level of significance. So age of furnace is not going to be a predictor for our heating cost. I've written it out for you here. Our X1 is temperature, insulation, and furnace. And we're going to go ahead and notice that, yes, we have p-values that are significant, less than 0.5. Age of furnace is greater than 0.5. So our model is significant. These are our variables that impact our heating costs right here, temperature and insulation. So obviously temperature is easy for, anywhere, but insulation I thought was very interesting as well, just because I think sometimes we can underestimate how much insulation can help us. Next, the analysis will require you to write out a regression formula. And that formula is going to look like this. It's basically a rewriting. I'm going to highlight these of these coefficients. So we're going to start here with our y-intercept, and then we're going to have this one times x1, which is temperature, this one times x2, insulation, and this one x3. So now we can go through and see that a 1 degree increase in temperature leads to a $4.50 decrease in heating costs. 1 inch increase in insulation leads to a $16 decrease in heating cost. And then a year in the age leads to $5 increase in heating costs. So we obviously know that is not significantly helping our system. So I hope that helps you to understand how to interpret this graph. We will conclude that there is a relationship between heating costs and two variables. Those two variables are these two variables. I'll highlight those as well. And you should indicate that in your interpretation. Your interpretation does not have to be long. Specifically, if you've added information here, I ask that your interpretation be in a Word document or something that is legible. Please do not write your interpretation right here. It is very difficult to read these cells in Excel. So please write it in Word or another software so that way I can read it that way. If you have questions as you get started, please let me know. I hope you have a great week.